I really want some iced tea, but I'm cold.
Why are those two things contradictory?
Make some hot iced tea.
Have you never eaten ice cream when you're cold?
I have, but I would like to not get colder.
Well, yeah, cry about it then, because you won't get your iced tea.
That's why I complained. I do actually have a wide assortment of hot tea right now that I'd have to make, but
Of tea'd ice.
ice that has been melted and then imbued with tea leaves.
It comes from the glacier.
I will call it hot iced tea.
You joke, but do you know how much money you could probably make just having a freezer, like just one of those regular ice bag fulls of freezer, green tea infused ice cubes. Sell them for, I don't know, $7 a piece.
Yeah, you could. Scump, you're wrong. It wouldn't be normal because it came from ice. Some people.
Yeah, you don't understand. Tea comes from water, whereas hot iced tea comes from iced tea.
Granny's hot butter ice cream.
I was just about to use that.
Why did YouTube pause my fucking video? I hate YouTube sometimes. I've been listening this whole time. And now it's like, oh shit, we gotta pause your video. You still listening? It's like, no.
I hate it so much. I want old YouTube back. Or non-YouTube. It's so dumb. What will the advertisers think if you're not actually there? Oh. I'll be mad.
Did you do anything? I'm gonna draw at the end of the stream, so you've got some time. But if you're not here at the end, I will DM you if you win. I'll not DM you if somebody else wins. Sorry.
No. Write everybody who's here down and DM everybody, and then tell them who won so they can DM that person.
Gang up on them. I'll be sure to let everyone else know so they can all DM you and ask you for it.
I'm sorry, you didn't win the beanie. It was, tell everybody it was Frey. Frey won the beanie. She said she wouldn't even want to wear it, but she wanted it.
Wow.
And wear it just so you can't. I think those are her exact words.
I think she said she was going to put it on a stuffed animal and just leave it in a corner to get the dusty.
Oh. My poor beanie. My poor bambini.
With 98,000% yield. Really wish that you could tab between the different signals on constant combinator.
I just tried to use the fucking center mouse button to change the camera again. I don't know why I keep doing that.
I couldn't tell you, buddy. Buddy old pal.
Not a pro gamer yet.
Or am I too pro?
100, 162%. 100,000, 162%. We've got a lot of oil on this
Fuck it,
map.
black.
We've got a lot of oil on this map. Holy crap, we have a lot of oil.
I don't think I really turned up the generation amount. I might have turned up the amount in each pile, but not the amount of piles. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
There's an iron patch with a 500 million.
All that means is we haven't gone out far enough.
Do you want billions?
Well, the trains wouldn't run out anytime soon if we did that.
Wonder how big this map has gotten since we started playing today.
Oh, what file size wise?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
This scanning radar is really cool. This is a great mod.
Oh, it slows down. I bet you it. Yeah, it's just sweeping across that area.
Yeah.
Oh boy, now we have 20-minute server saves.
No, it still saves quick. Just that initial spin up.
Do we have a nuke train going?
Not yet. I was waiting for you to get your stuff hooked up. Is it hooked up?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
All right. As I swing for all back that way, I'll get it hooked up. When we get a real nuke station set up, we're going to scan the shit out of this map from the middle.
From the middle.
What is the? I think the radius I've got on this now is 24. Yeah, 2400. So if we go in the middle, I'll do like a 7500 scan once we get the power for it.
What each power? So I can test this.
Everything.
Thank you.
What, are you trying to test the conversion? And the override thing? The fallback? Whatever you want to fucking call it?
I'm curious if this works. I don't think it's finished yet, so I don't think I did enough. But maybe.
How are you doing it?
That's literally very easy to do.
That's super easy to do.
I don't know. Don't have to shame me. Gosh.
Well, here, let me come over and you can walk me through what happens.
Oh, I see. There's your on-off switch.
Alright, show me.
No, it's gonna be wrong.
It might not be wrong, it might just be a little less elegant. Got it.
I just have it hooked up to a thing. That works.
Wrong? It just isn't right.
There you go. I'm trying to figure out exactly how the accumulator outputs. Is it in percentage?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it should turn on when these are under 10%, which would mean the network is hitting its maximum.
Can I offer some
In
constructive criticism?
Please.
Okay. What tab is the fucking switch under? Hang on. There it is.
Are you just making it smaller? Because I realize it's very big.
No, I mean, you could.
I was thinking about doing something, hooking like pumps up so they wouldn't eat steam, but I really don't think that.
No. So the idea that I usually have, and is to make sure that these are all on their own power circuit, which it looks like you have. They're all going through that.
Yeah.
They're all going through this power switch over here.
Yeah. I
So
figured that much out on my own.
basically, what I would do is I put a switch there, and I'd take logic wire from one of these right to there, and then you could literally just read the power output from the
That's true.
from the thing. In this case, it's outputting A, so I'm just gonna use that. I'll just do A enabled
A less
when
than
A is
less than 10 or
less than, yeah. In reality, less than 100 is fine because it'll just kick in as soon as we draw power from the batteries,
That's a good point.
and then you just got to connect the power from the batteries to the switch. Because right now it looks like you have everything going right. It's just I think you have extra steps in there.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Whereas, if you...
I'll fix it.
I don't have... But...
You can delete it and I'll fix it.
Okay. I mean, that's just a little bit easier way that you don't really need to compare anything. You don't need the extra steps to do that, basically. It is this playlist. Oh boy, it's a long link. And I am 10 minutes into it. Duct Tape Wave, I believe, is the name of the song. Oh, Duct Tape by Wave. Or Wave by Duct Tape. I think Duct Tape is the name of the song, though. Yeah, that should be ready whenever you drop a train. Oh, the heat just kicked in. That would be nice, except it blows a lot of cold air before it starts getting warm.
Actually, I'm starting to look.
So that insert is not inserting. I don't know if you have that done on purpose.
No, I did it on purpose.
Okay.
I need to run and do something at the drop off before.
Alright, as long as you're aware. I wonder how fast it breaks down these spent cartridges.
We understood it. I mean,
Oh, it's not
spent
fast at all.
fuel cells, spent cartridges.
It's really not fast at all.
No, it's not.
60 seconds. Maybe I'll drop another one.
Another deuce.
Yeah.
Nice. I was gonna say I'm starting to look for apartments.
Oh yeah?
Fun. I'm doing mine. Not learning mine on short notice though, so I get to have fun with it.
You get to take your time and actually do it right? Is that what you're saying? Is that what I hear from yonder?
I'm gonna have roommates too, because that's cheaper. Afford a little bit of a nicer place to live in, and I think having roommates is fun.
What's going on, Dr. Nick? See, I wouldn't mind having a roommate, but I would just feel bad for them.
Wow, that's
I got peeved again. You can't have any.
What?
See, what you do is you find a roommate that's worse than you, then they feel bad for you. That's okay. Just because you smell doesn't mean you can't have a roommate.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's I'm messy.
Yeah,
I feel like I wouldn't
messy-ish
regret that document. As long as you shared the tacos, I feel like I'd be okay with that. And I think that's the key in all this.
See, the key. DJ Khaled here.
The key.
No, I just realized I did the math on this station. Glad I caught that. I meant to have it send the train around every 10 minutes. I did 6,000 seconds, which is every hour.
Oh, well, I mean,
Probably be okay still.
we would have found out pretty quick. We would have found out in an hour. Oh, fuck. Now I want tacos, dude. I want the pizza before. Now I want tacos. I'm trying to have less to eat, so usually a meal a day, and I just want tacos now.
Oh, it is working. Okay, cool.
Y'all ship shape over there now?
Yeah, I just want to test it real quick.
Cool. Papa Murphy's all meat pizza for dinner tonight? I don't know if I've heard of Papa Murphy's.
We used to have a Papa Murphy's here. I miss it.
Never heard of Papa Murphy's.
They put the pizza together, then you bring it home and bake it yourself. So
Interesting.
it's super fresh.
Very interesting. I don't know if I like that idea.
Like it's delicious though because it's always fresh right out of the oven.
Yeah, but I feel like the home oven has different mechanics than a pizza store oven. You know what I mean?
But they account for that because it's really good. It really is really good.
Yeah, I've had the take and bakes. That just from other stores, maybe not Papa Murphy's, but take and bakes are really good.
Yeah, Costco does similar where you can just buy a raw pizza basically. Raw in quotes.
Right, so the way I got this set gear, so every 10 minutes it'll leave the station and make its round. So once we get a second station, it'd go to this one first and then the second one second.
All right.
And it's going to drop off to where the chest next to the reactor has 50 and then the chair chest is going to have 250 or 150. So it'll pick up all the spent fuel rods, drop off a number of them to keep them supplied, and then just come back and exchange at the station, and every 10 minutes it'll go do that round.
All right.
Just keep them topped off, basically.
Are you still? You're not at the nuke station anymore, are you?
No, what you want me to do?
There's just a pipe missing. I'll ghost it. So next time someone's over there, it'll happen.
See?
It's alright. We're
Oh,
not
I see
pulling.
it. I see it.
We're not pulling super hard, so it's not like it's.
Should
It's
have just
not.
rented a former pizza kitchen as your apartment, and then have pizza ovens.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a difference between baking it in an oven and like doing it on a pizza stone or even a pizza steel, and then doing it in a pizza oven. You know what I mean? There's like different levels of pizza, and not saying they can't be good. It's different. I'll never work out.
You right.
I fixed that piece of pipe.
Thank you.
It's gonna bug me.
It's fine. We're not even hitting fucking a third of our capacity. We're hitting a fucking 16th of our capacity right now.
I know, but just knowing it.
But yeah, I don't doubt you can make a pie that tastes good in the home oven. I mean, I make my pies in my oven. Right, at my other apartment I did. I'm sure I could do it here too. You know, when I do my cast iron pies, but it doesn't taste the same as a pizza parlor pizza. You know, like
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. It's just a different world.
It's a whole new world.
It's gonna be here for a while.
He said it'll do it every 10 minutes. And then the train car goes back to 50 or 100. 50, so it's going to hold 1,000. So it'll hold 1,000 in them, so.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I don't live in a big city either, but I get the appeal.
It's just New York.
I'm not in the city though. I'm an hour train ride from the city. I don't count Long Island as a city personally, but
Yeah, but the battery's up and they. Oh shit! How's that song go?
I have no idea what song I'm talking about. But yes, I get you, Dead. I understand. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying I don't think it's gonna be exactly the same.
How can you not know New York, New York? Like Frank Sinatra is like one of.
Is that what you were
songs.
singing?
Yeah, there's a part of it. You know, the battery's up and something's down, something like. Shit, I'm gonna have to watch it now.
You just Google the lyrics.
No, he has to watch it now. Do you not hear what he said?
I don't think they say the word battery at all in the song.
Do you guys remember Satisfactory?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, there's no fucking batteries in New York, New York.
Give me a second.
You want me to read it to you?
No, I don't. Give me a second. I'll find what I was talking about.
And it won't be New York, New York.
Start spreading the news.
Yeah, that's not the song I was thinking. Give me a second. It's literally a 70-year-old song or whatever.
That's New York, New York. What do you mean it's not the song?
Does New York, New York have anything about batteries? Yeah, I didn't think so. Obviously not the song.
Send in the clowns. I know that one too, don't worry.
Here we are. Music majors, everyone.
What the fuck happened over here?
Where you at?
I have no oil right
Bronx is
now.
up and the battery's down. I knew.
What song is that?
New York, New York. It's just not that version of New York, New York.
Oh, well, that's the fucking Frank
right
Sinatra
version.
one, no?
What'd you do with your oil?
There's no oil over here.
I'm looking. Oh, because there's no oil from their train. Just use my oil. I'm just piping it in. It always has oil.
Well, we had oil coming in via train, but for some reason it decided it doesn't want to come in via train anymore.
Oh, it's because it's Gene Kelly. Really though, you can use my oil pipeline for your oil.
Well, I'm standing next to it, and it says the train. The oil train went to the fucking.
I just watched it, yeah.
It was never renamed. The oil drop off was never renamed.
Lord Zugzwang.
Can you rename it
Goes to the...
as per your naming scheme, Eastix? So it doesn't go to the wrong area and just stop production of everything in the factory?
Well, it shouldn't be going to the wrong area because that's the only station named that.
No, you got two named Lord Zugzwangs.
You've got one that isn't set up for anything.
Right here and right here.
Landscape which connects all of us. Electronic
That's the wrong one.
transmitted
You named the
across
oil
wireless
drop wrong one.
networks. Our desires,
Right?
our emotions.
Yeah, you named the you named the empty one oil drop.
Integrating
This one
not only humans,
needs to be named oil drop.
apparatus, devices, machines.
Although
Finally found
Like an elaborate mosaic.
by naming the other one oil drop and leaving the schedule the same, it went to Lord Zugzwang, which is where it needed to be, but that just means
Yeah, but Lord Zugswang is not a good naming convention.
not for oil, no. Thank you.
Zugswang!
Across the grid.
Oh, is there a different version of New York, New York that includes lyrics about Battery Park? Is that what it is?
It was a movie that Frank Sinatra and Gene Kelly did.
Oh my god, I don't know that one. I only know the song.
I linked it in Discord.
Did you?
Across the grid.
I can confirm this.
It was early in Frank Sinatra's career.
I'll have to watch it later.
So wait, if we're doing... We don't have the space exploration mod on, right?
No, not right now.
Because that one requires alien biomes, which would make this look a lot different.
Oh, does it? Does it generate new terrain?
Yeah, because you go to different planets, bro.
Well, yeah, but you do that via spaceships, no?
Well, yeah, you build your spaceship
Yeah, okay.
in space.
So it's not
and
like
then you go,
it's not like
We're talking about the SpaceX mod.
we don't land
And then you
on
go-
this planet. We land on a different planet. That's fine. I think we can still do that.
Yeah, no, I think you can still add it. Probably.
I like the nice chode that the map is turned into.
Yes.
We are all connected
Just like-
across the grid.
Should we be researching anything? Or are we out of things to
Not yet.
research?
No, we're kind of.
Well, actually, it was power based.
Crank mining productivity, I guess. Yeah, that too. I'm thinking, what we want to make more power, or do we want to start? Should I start making signs?
I would say more power first. Because I think we're going to have to get creative making more science.
Well, the whole game's a creative game.
Well, I mean with the resources we got going over to the science patch.
Fucking shit in my inventory first. Alright, so I think I have this logicked up to where if we start getting too much of the bad uranium, it will stop production via the centrifuges in this. Actually, I want to do this. And only let production via... Oops. Production via the... breaking down of the bad cells enter the system. And that way it uses those up before it runs the centrifuge more.
I lost my bookmarks. Can you bookmark or link the calculator and the...
Yeah. Don't forget to set it to 14 or 17, and that actually might pick it up because I linked you my last thing, so you should be
Yep,
everything.
17.6.
That still assumes blues, not yellows, too, on the assemblers. So.
Oh boy.
Oh, apparently They Shall Not Grow Old is on HBO Go now. Still
That
haven't
was a good movie.
Still haven't seen it.
You should watch it.
I want to.
Good. Do it. It's good. I enjoyed it.
I want to.
So what you should do is get the mall spitting out blue belt stuff.
We unlocked it?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that. Alright, let me go do that then. Requires lube. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
There's a tank of it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I want to do it.
You're gonna cry.
No.
No.
Requires 16 things making fucking gears for me to make one thing making those. God, I fucking hate. I hate this game. You joke about having gears in my name, but you haven't found it yet? It'll come to you, don't worry. Should you eat Mexican-inspired Korean instant noodles for dinner, yes or no? I don't know. I'm wondering what time the Mexican place down the block closes.
Mexican-inspired Korean instant noodles. Can you describe a little bit more what they are?
Mexican and Korean.
I mean, if you want me to give you an informed answer, yeah?
Korean instant noodles with sriracha stirred in? Or taco seasoning?
Because at this current moment, it seems like a bit of a gamble. Not gonna.
NGL. Not gonna lie.
Saying you're hip with your chick sting acronym.
No, it's not.
Is it
was trying to
Korean
brainstorm
instant
how we
noodles?
would Mexicanify Korean.
Is it Mexican noodles with Szechuan sauce sprinkled in? Ooh. Joe, you still have your packets of Szechuan sauce from McDonald's, right?
Oh yes. I've stored them in my time lock safe.
Is this your safe vacuum seal?
I put mine in my.
That being said, a couple years ago, I had a student who had immigrated from Korea, and she brought in some kimchi. Great.
I think I saw her on TV. Kimchi. Oh, you like that one, huh?
So dumb.
That being said, I also had a student who had immigrated from India, and I literally said, I will give you an A on the next test if you bring in Indian food.
Well, abusing your students.
Those samosas were great.
One of my coworkers used to be a line chef. Or some sort of chef. I don't know exactly what.
Nice.
And so he cooks a lot. He literally brought in...
Good potlucks, huh?
Oh, yeah. He literally brought in, for the first week of school, I don't know how big the tray, like a 10-gallon tray or something of chicken salad. And just left it in the fridge. He's like, all right, chicken salad and bread. Make your own sandwich. And we just fucking had chicken salad sandwiches for the first week of school.
Nice.
Which is great. The downside is he's in a different building, so I had to go all the way to a different building to get it. Small price to pay, I suppose.
I was gonna say, man, I have to walk to a different building to get free delicious food.
Alright, now that you've linked it, you have to eat it just because of the box art alone.
Let me see.
I've made my informed decision based on the colorful box art.
The guy on the left looks like he's having a bad time.
Well,
His mouth turns sideways.
His brother's inside the packet as a chicken in your noodle. So, you know. Oh, my back cracked. The only review on the entire thing is nasty, wasn't worth it. So you can take that into account. That was from Ethel. So thank you, Ethel, for your feedback.
I also noticed that it doesn't show the nutrition details.
You're buying food off Amazon.
Unfortunately, the Mexican place closes at 10. So I don't think I'm doing that.
You can Uber Eats it right now.
I could, but I don't trust them not to go to the front door, and it still feels weird doing that.
No, you can tell them, like, wait in the parking lot.
I know.
Or wait on the street, and then you walk out and go get it.
The 2 times I've done that, and it worked out, but I don't know. And B, the fact that I'm being lazy and ordering food when I shouldn't really be eating more food. It's hard to balance.
Are you sad that eating food makes you fat?
I wish I could eat food and not get fat. Yes, that would be nice.
That would be nice. Top 10
Living the dream.
superpowers. Number 1, eat food but not get fat.
Number 1.
Excuse you, scum. Only 1 meal a day, Chads. Rise up. The Virgin 3-mealer versus the Chad 1 meal.
Hey, man,
I had my 1 meal today. I had pizza. Oh yeah. Make sure to come back and tell us how if Ethel was right.
Oh, how right she is. It was too much for one person to handle alone.
No deeds too great. She's gonna send you a Snapchat of it, doesn't she?
I don't know. We'll see.
Just realized I've been listening to this same song on loop for like 3 hours now.
Big brain.
You know, I know you said that you weren't very excited about the new Doom coming out. But I gotta say, I think I'm more excited for the Doom Eternal music than I am for the actual game itself.
That's so.
Yeah. Did you like Doom ones? The Doom
Doom 1,
2016's
yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Then there's supposedly the concept art got leaked, and I tried not to look at it too much, but I've seen a little bit. Looks like there's gonna be like mech segments as well, which looks pretty cool.
$27.56.25. That didn't give me the answer I wanted. Take that and divide it by 30.7. That means each one is making almost 90.
I'll be right back.
That means 20? Am I really making 20? Wow, 20 fucking gear makers for this next section. Like, we don't have enough things making fucking gears over here. Yeah, I didn't set it up so that subs get extra on this time. I meant to, but I didn't. Oh, all right.
So I'm looking at taking some summer courses, specifically at Northwestern. It's $5,000 a course.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Guess you could say that's par for the course. Come on, Mac.
Mom, it was a
Hey, Max. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Thank you, Ted. I appreciate the encouragement. Wow, I'm eating up all our iron supplies over here. Look at me.
All right. Yeah, 5K a course. I almost said a force. But, yeah, unfortunately, college isn't cheap. But the good thing is student loans exist, which are pretty decent in terms of loans. Oh, that means... Pretty sure that means if I enroll in the summer course, I won't have to pay them back. They'll stop sending me checks that I have to pay them for my student loans. Because they only activate... I think they only activate when you're not currently a student, right? So if you become a student again, you don't have to pay them anymore.
I believe that is correct, but you'd have to check with your
Obviously.
loan purveyor.
I'm not... Yeah.
Check with your loan shark.
Hey, Donnie! Speaking of loans, mine next.
Depends on the university. Mine was 7 a semester.
I think Northwestern, if you're going full time during the normal year, it's like 14 a semester. Could be wrong. Let me look at their website. All right, so for the year, it's about 56 grand for 1 year's tuition. So that's 3/4.
That's ridiculous. I wonder why there's a college loan debt problem in the country.
I mean, it's an investment. You gotta make sure that you use it so that you can put in more than you take out. So to Northwestern knows it's a good school, so they can kind of charge what they want, I guess. So, but yeah, it does suck. Well, yeah, the degree, that's what I mean. You gotta get a degree that will give you a job. And that, well, maybe not necessarily partially the degree, but more the education and the, learning how to do a job will give you, so you get a good job worth more than what you would have been able to, than the money you put in. I guess. You know what I mean, I hope. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that college isn't a giant sleepover for 4 years.
Not with that, dude. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, $56,000 sleepover every year. I'll pass.
my mom says you have to be going halftime to defer your student loans. I guess she's watching. Hello, mother.
Hello, Mrs. Omatic.
It makes it sound like she's my wife, not my mother.
I realized that as I said it.
Hi, Gear Mom.
There you go. All right. I guess in that case, you're now Mr. Omatic II, John.
Junior?
Yeah, there you go.
Junior.
Omatic Junior. Junior. So halftime to defer your student loans. So I guess summer school wouldn't count unless I took 2 courses, because the full load is probably 16 credit hours, right?
They might also have a time limit too, after X years or whatever.
I believe full time's 12 to 18. Somewhere in that range.
8 would make sense for halftime.
My mom actually does buy avocados and eat them.
Wait, she buys them and she eats them?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Big spender.
I might just buy them when I film them. Make sure I go to the vendor that sells them, that extra hipster place that sells them for like $6 an avocado.
Man, I'm choking our iron.
It happens. Oh, you need some side to sides. Well, I guess not that far down. Is it just a throughput from the smelters? I don't know why I'm looking on the map. I'm literally 10 steps away.
Classic.
Definitely just the side to side stuff.
No, it's not. I mean, these 2 lines here are not. They're not saturated, so side to side wouldn't help. Yeah, it's just that you have.
A lot pulling.
Oh, I see. There's some. I didn't see the incoming one-sided lines.
Car dealer called me back. They said they do $200 a month for 7 years. Jesus, no, don't do that. Yeah.
84 month car loans are bullshit. I will tell you that. ask somebody who knows the industry. Never, ever, ever, ever loan a car for more than
7
72
years.
months.
Yeah.
The additional amount you pay is literally all interest. Like it's like, oh, it's so stupid. You have to pay on the loan for like 4 years before you get equity on the car.
Yeah, but it's only $200, so I can buy a new.
And that's it.
Mercedes.
People who don't know any better, like, oh yeah, look, the payment's lower. You're literally paying thousands of dollars more in interest. It's thousands of dollars more that you're giving the dealer.
That's why you got to be a math teacher, so you can do the math on your assets and the math on the interest, and see if you took all the money and what's the cheapest for you. Of course, that's a lot of math to do, right? Isn't that right, math teacher?
No, it's not a lot of math to do. You take one payment times 72, and then the other payment times.
No, not that part. I'm saying.
And then you see how much extra you're paying in interest, because you're not paying any more for the car. Everything extra is interest.
Well, yeah. No, I'm talking about because sometimes it's cheaper in the long run to not move your assets around and instead pay more in interest in the car over a longer period of time. You know what I'm saying? Kind of.
Did you literally just say the words, it's cheaper to pay more for the car in the long run?
If your money is making more than the interest, then yeah. It depends what your assets are. If you have non-liquid assets that are making more money than the interest, but if you move them into a liquid asset so that you can pay it, like, let's say you want to buy the car and you one lump sum, right? You buy the car off immediately. It might have been cheaper to instead keep your assets. Maybe you have like money in stocks. You would have to sell stocks to buy the car in one lump sum. That's not necessarily paying less. You might have made more money off those stocks than selling them to buy the car would cost interest.
I think it's a pretty specific use case for that, but
Well, you kind of know what I mean. That's why
I know what
people
you
have
mean,
credit
but
cards. It's the whole point of credit cards. Other than to buy, well, some people use credit cards to buy more than they physically can, but money-wise, people use it so that it's cheaper.
How are you on blue belts?
belts are going. They're not. They're
I know that's what's being, but I'm seeing some of the problem here as you get further and further down the red line here. Your belts are waiting to drop off the plate and open slot, so it's slowing the process down.
Yeah, I'm working on getting them. I'm working on getting some splitters to make some of the stuff in the middle faster, and I like the 4x4, and I think that'll help alleviate a little bit. But there are belts going. It's just not. We don't have a whole huge stock
Another
right now.
thing you could consider doing, since we have stone over here now, is switching to electric furnaces.
Yeah.
Which actually I don't think you're any faster, but it would eliminate the need for running coal into the mix.
I don't believe they are any faster.
How's the noodles, Scum? How they look? How they taste, I think, is more important than how they look, but yeah.
You've got the steel lines mathed out, right?
Yeah, that should be pretty much close to exact. It's 1 to 1,
How would
basically.
you feel about bleeding the excess from the end here back onto a feed line? Because if the steel lines are pulling full tilt, there won't be any excess.
We could. I would want to logic it up, which I can do in a minute. So that I would rather it go to steel and starve the iron than go to iron and starve the steel, I guess. Basically.
Well, that's why I was asking if you had it mathed. Because if you had, like, no steel plate would make it through if all the... No iron plate would make it through if all the steel furnaces were running full tilt, theoretically.
It is mathed, but I don't trust the arm speeds and all that to follow that math. It's basically what it boils down to. But it's not hard to logic. I just need a few seconds to do it.
Nick, I'm also looking at possibly getting a Challenger, so I just want to commend your taste in car.
Yeah, you both got shit taste together. Good. No, I'm joking.
All right, we're crashing on the way to Canada now.
I like cars that I like cars that don't have a reputation for dropping transmissions out of them.
That's just a transmission. You get a new one. You will after this, anyway.
Although it might be worth an exchange of a transmission for a Hemi V8. But you're getting the base model. That's an A6.
Well, mine I'm gonna get used, so I'm gonna get like there's a lot of like Scat Packs ones with the Hemi V8, which yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
I thought you were able to see what was on the circuit for a pole if you touch the power pole. Is that an option to turn on and off? Like what's being sent across the network?
I know you can circuit directly to a chunk of belt.
No, I know that's it. That's what I'm doing, but I'm trying to read off the bell, which I swapped it to read. But I thought if you put the circuit to a power pole, you could mouse over the power pole and read what the output of the circuit was.
I don't remember that being a thing, but that doesn't mean much.
I could control. I could have controlled that. It did. I could have sworn it did.
Ooh, I could get a 1982 Mazda RX-7.
A 19 what?
Yeah.
Did you say 82?
I did.
Oof. The RX-7 was a great car, but I don't know about an 82.
Look at that. It's also been in an accident. Zero MPG highway in city. I will say she's a looker. That's for damn sure.
Only 10K.
I know, right?
That's a collector's edition now. They stopped making those in the 90s.
Oh, look at that dash. Think about it. That's almost 40 years of ass sweat in those seats.
That's what I want to hear.
Just imagine the smell.
It's also carbureted. It's pre-fuel injector.
Yeah, but it's a Wankel engine, and it sounds like wank, which is funny.
Oh, is it a
Means it's
Wankel?
worth an extra $1,000.
God.
Yeah, the Wankel rotary engines, they're actually really cool.
I know they're cool, but I didn't think they really stick them in many cars.
Well,
Mazda puts most of their sports cars have Wankels.
Do
They
they?
did until about 10 years ago.
Wow.
They what?
They don't make it anymore.
Really? Oh, that's a shame.
They suck with fuel efficiency.
Yeah, but it's only 1 liter, so
Yeah, 1.
So there is no fuel efficiency anyway.
well, it's small. Is my point. So
You can
that's
hit
example.
65 when you got a tailwind, basically.
The Wankles were pretty powerful from what I remember, for their size at least. Yeah, that was advertised as 113 horsepower, that car.
And then when you have to change the spark plugs, you've got 2 on the side, 2 on the bottom, and 2 up your ass.
I'm gonna have to ask you not to cuss and try and mine, Maggie.
I'm sorry, I said ass here.
No, please pay the requisite
The mileage is actually not the best. Like
20,069 tokens, green gears, please.
So people want to look at it. You mind if I post it in the chat?
No, go for it.
This is the Carfax for it.
Of course, it has 69,000 miles.
I just realized I knew it was 60k something, but 69. Hey, Lamar. The last reported odometer reader was 55k. I think someone's just having a laugh. Let's see, actually, there's only one accident on the report. It was a left rear impact. The airbags did not deploy, which, I mean, it was in the 80s, so it doesn't even have airbags.
Well, the computer didn't give us any data, so it must not have deployed.
No.
The title was issued in New York in 1985.
That's how you know it's quality.
That would be a good car to have to, break out on nice summer days when you just want to go for a cruise or something, but that's not an everyday driver.
Oh, no, I know. I would not even consider in the slightest buying this car. I just thought it was cool. Anyways, back to the Challenger. Nick, I mean, see, the thing is, Nick, I don't live in a great area for traffic either, especially not if I move back downtown Chicago. That's going to suck. But I love road trips, and I love driving, and I drive a lot. So I want a car that,
Let's get a
you know,
big
if
block
I can
engine
drive it
that
comfortable.
sucks the gas.
Exactly. You just, I'll just add a bigger fuel tank, you know? Just start throwing things out we don't need, like the carburetor, not the carburetor, the catalytic converter, the muffler. Can throw those out and just add more fuel there. Right, Joe?
Tell you what I want. One of those old, like, mid-80s Chevy big block pickup trucks.
That'd be fun.
Just to run back and forth to Lowe's. I mean, I don't obviously want it as an everyday driver, but, if I need to help someone move or just to run and pick shit up at Lowe's.
Oh my god, I was driving home from the store today, and this gigantic Toyota Tundra came and drove by me. Like, I'm saying, like, this thing was as wide as the whole entire lane, almost. Like, it was monster. It was lifted, custom, like, paint job. It had a big-ass American flag on the tailgate. Like, custom, like, front end with, like, floodlights. They're not floodlights. What do they call it? Fog lights or whatever.
Yeah.
months. I wanted to take a picture, but I didn't get a chance.
Zoomed away too quickly.
I mean, dude had a massive car. Like, that was a Chad car right there. Honestly, it looked like a custom. Like, it had Toyota written big all over it. It really felt like it was like a Toyota race truck. Like, you put that in like a race for a off-road race or some shit like that.
God, yeah, I don't know. It's like I flipped a switch and our fucking steel just, iron just went like, boom, it's gone.
What happened to not cussing in front of your mom?
What did I say?
It's fucking gone, mate!
No, I didn't say that. I don't think the furnaces are any faster, are they?
I'm pretty sure they're not. It just would be double-sided or be that heated, that bedded.
Yeah, no, it calculates them at the same speed for filling belts.
Oh yeah, brother.
Same stupid jokes every day.
Fun of me stretching. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's a good stretch, brother.
Are we making electric? Yeah, we are for science, right?
Yeah, but it's slow. And there's no storage of it.
I found a Dodge Challenger RT with that's almost $5,500 underneath the recommended selling price, which makes me think there's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
No.
You go to one of those police auctions and like buy the car that people was murdered in and pay the cleanup fee.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I don't mind driving in brain matter.
They cleaned it, I mean.
Wouldn't that go to like their next of kin?
Depends on who they left it to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Could be like evidence, and then the family doesn't want it back.
Yeah,
That's true. Electric furnaces can take the upgrade modules. We're just starving for reds back at the regular base, so I don't even know if I want to. But this is only making them once every blue moon over here.
I found the car that was wacky that I was looking at earlier. Or a long time ago. Well, at least I think it looks wacky.
Wacko back.
And maybe I misremembered slightly what it looked like, but
Oh yeah. BMW Z4.
you know.
Zedfa.
Anyway, see? John gets it.
That's the I'm in a midlife crisis and have a small penis car.
See, and both of those things don't fit me whatsoever.
That's why I got
that's
it.
why I need it.
Oh, I'm just gonna wait here for an hour while this makes these things.
Come look at cars with me.
Oh, he's supposed to be building.
I know.
What are you trying to do? Oh, the Farrell.
Who, me?
Yeah. Can't
Yeah,
place
you.
pole position. That was Farrell freaking out.
Oh yeah. Why did you see like that one every once in a while, but like the 4 million of them that pop up?
Excuse me.
I get a 370Z Grand Touring.
Quarter life crisis. I think it's too late for my quarter life crisis. Maybe like third life crisis.
When is an appropriate
early
age
for
to
my
have a
quarter
midlife
life.
crisis? I might be there.
About halfway to your
Between-
death.
No, I go with like 30 to 55.
Oh yeah, music was right in the middle of it. Right in the thick of it. What are you, like 54?
Yes. How'd you know?
54% midlife crisis, that is.
Oh yeah, it's good save. Where did I make these? Darn.
I already had my quarter life crisis, I think. Which means I'm gonna die in like 40 years, so can't wait.
Right, it took those speed modules. Oh god. Now I
Have
know
you guys seen those like Carvana things? Have you heard of that?
Yes.
what?
They're car vending machines, John.
No, no, I haven't heard of this. You buy a car outright, or you rent it?
No, you buy the car. It's for buying. They got used
Why?
cars and new cars. The other, you buy it from a vending machine where you get this big ass token like the size of your fist, and you put it in a slot and it vends you a car. Or
But, like-
they'll deliver them right to your house too.
Whose fucking credit card has enough credit on it for them to buy a car outright?
No, not. Sorry, you can get financing just like a normal auto dealer.
So you have to go
But
prepare
it's
for
all
it.
online. They don't have to pay any people.
I
No
see.
sales.
It's online. I was gonna say you go in and you get your loan, and then you go to next door to the token machine that spits out a token. Like,
Well, the token machine is also like a 4-story building that's a vending machine for cars. It's got one of those big things that grab the car from the rack.
yeah.
Yeah. I kind of almost want to buy one just for me, but that's a really bad idea.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like a terrible, like, supposedly they're pretty good at making sure used cars are, like, good cars. Like, I mean, if you go, you can do this, like, whole, they, detail the inside with those 3D or 360 cameras. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you can
You
view
have the
inside.
whole thing. You can view 360 degrees inside of it. They'll like take close-ups of any like minor scratches. Like, it's like I don't really care if there's like a small nick in the, in the front left fender, like small scratch, less than 5 centimeters. But they'll have it on there. And you get 7 days, and you can return for any reason. Of course, I don't think you can test drive a car at a vending machine.
You just drive it up right back into the machine.
Something like that. Probably have to do like a whole support thing online. But yeah, I drive by one on the way to Wisconsin. When I go to Wisconsin, just went along the highway.
It's weird.
It's cool looking. I've never stopped to check it out.
Interesting concept, yeah, but weird.
I mean, hey, I mean, they're literally taking the salesperson out of the car selling industry to a certain degree.
Yeah, I suppose.
$16,000 for a 370Z with 40,000 miles on it. But it had an accident with minor damage. There was a miner involved. Coal mine. It looks like someone booped it on the butt of the car. Small fender bender. Which is fine for me.
Yeah, Mac, I agree.
Some reason, someone put a trailer hitch on the 370. Said, "What are you gonna tow?"
Some people use a trailer hitch to do one of those tag-along things on the back of the car for like a wheelchair.
Or we have a little like rack that goes in the tailgate that you can
Really?
just put like
So you put grandma on the back end of your car while you drive down the highway. She has to hold on to her wheelchair.
Or a bike rack, yeah. It's just something that sticks up on the back of the car.
Nah, you're true. You're right.
we put like those plastic bins, you know, like storage bins.
Yep,
Pile it up.
I've seen those actually. Now that you mention it, John.
Yeah, we have one.
Oh, now that John's mentioned it, not me.
No, I meant specifically the rack that holds the big plastic Rubbermaid bin. I still want to stick grandma on that back end of my 370Z while I drive 100 miles down the highway.
Make sure dentures are glued in extra tight.
Ooh, a 1994 Pontiac Firebird.
All right, guys, 50 more minutes.
Shit, I better do something then.
We aren't keeping up with the lubricant demand.
No, because you're not using the lower oils to keep the going to boundaries.
No, it wasn't even that. They were running full time. We just didn't have enough of them. I had another 6 or 8 or something, and they're still not keeping up. They're all going full time.
What's the problem?
We're not making enough lubricant, and we're not using enough petroleum. Yeah, petroleum. We're not using enough petroleum.
Only we had some sort of way to burn off excess fuel.
Yeah, we'll turn it into fuel and put it in the trains.
Here, when we end, I want to have a quick debrief conversation about this.
What is this?
My grades, they've come back. Butter's Furry Party.
What?
That's the name of the station.
I didn't even see that. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. It's gonna be a wow for me, fam.
And when people are paying to help you develop your game, you just name the station.
You can break down heavy into light and light into petroleum, but you can't go the other way.
That is correct.
You can break downward, but not. You can make more viscous into less viscous, but you can't make less viscous into more viscous.
That is correctamundo. But I think the best way to do it is just to break everything down into petroleum and then just have
Well,
some sort of logic that lets it make into fuel.
I mean, you have to use heavy. There's the only thing I can go into lube, A. But B,
So I meant excess. Always like you only want to have excess petroleum and gold.
yeah, I mean, light
Otherwise, you're gonna have fuel. Making fuel out of every resource.
light is the most efficient to go into fuel. But if you're looking to get rid of materials, breaking it and then making it into fuel isn't a bad idea.
Eventually, you're going to run out of storage for all the excess fuel.
True, but I mean, if we use that for the
That's when
trains
you
and whatever's
start
burning
blowing
right
up
now.
the tanks.
You might also want to check the logic on your centrifuges, since you've just done a bunch of insert capacity bonuses.
I think I manually set those to be
Okay,
what they need to be.
good deal. Thinking ahead, I like it.
Wow.
Well, that's why I used so many of them, is because I couldn't do. Usually I like to do them in 10s, but I couldn't do them in 10s.
What are we up to? You got that set at 5.
Yeah, that's where we were when I started.
They're 8 now, soon to be 9.
Whoa.
What's the matter? You building over here?
Huh? No, I just want to get out of the way.
Oh, you building here?
Got a permit for that?
I don't think you paid Joey to be building here.
Joey Bazzoli. I haven't heard that name since '96.
How did you go from New York to
I
Australia
don't know.
in a matter
I don't
of like 3 words?
It's a man of many talents, as you can see.
I'm a man of many talents. We don't have that, do we?
Oh, what do you?
I did the wrong thing.
Oh, grays. We don't have grays.
No, it was yellows.
Yep, we don't have yellows either.
How will I have my landmines, Joe?
What do you need landmines for? There's nothing here to mine.
Oh, whoops.
Diamonds.
Well, I can confirm your power thing works.
Oh, because he turned off the fucking power?
No, I turned on the radar with bad numbers apparently.
Oh, very nice. Yes, I can see.
Lamau. Classic.
Well, you know why? You know why we might be getting too much petroleum is because we have a little bit of an iron shortage. So that might be why we have extra petroleum right now.
That's a good point.
Yeah. You're kind of right, Tired. Since we're not making plastic as fast as, or we're not making red chips as fast as we were, it's possible that that's why we have excess petroleum. But that's also why I've routed this up so that if we have more than 5K in here, that we start making solid fuel, and I can get that going onto some trains or something.
Or we can put it next to our landmine production and get rid of it that way.
Oh yes. Let's blow it up.
Yeah, it's one way to. It's the only way to get rid of things in this game.
Oh, fuck! I made all these in the wrong spot.
Big brain move. You know what happens when you have excess petroleum? Suddenly, your country needs to have excess freedom.
Why did I build 9 of these?
See, those bugs had it coming to them in Starship Troopers. Not enough. And too much petroleum. I think those 15 minutes are up, in case you cared.
Yeah, I gotta stop soon.
Yeah, work sucks.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm neat again. Oh, that being said, I have to work. I have work to do, even if it's not work.
We're gonna beat the boss in the game. It's work.
I gotta go mess with my old college and
I know. You gotta
bully them into giving me my. I don't even know how I'm gonna go about doing that yet. I have to look into it. It's probably gonna entail a phone call. Gross. Can I just call you through Discord?
Oh, on toast.
What?
Somebody's comment about petroleum jelly.
Oh. That's pretty good. I wasn't paying attention to chat for a second. Personally, my comment that I liked was the recreational landmines, because that really speaks to on an emotional level.
That's the name of your new album.
You think I make music like some sort of plebeian?
No, you're not good enough to do that.
I think it's almost time to stop listening to this song I've been listening to on repeat for about 5 hours.
It smells like corn. Rip. All right.
So that's why you never leave.
Yeah, it's gonna take fucking forever, but I made it so that the trains will take solid fuel over coal, and the coal will fill in if we run out of solid fuel.
Nice.
But I feel like because of the amount that's over there, it might take a long time before that kicks in.
I
And
don't know. We have more trains running than I think we have.
yeah, but you got 3 chests or 4 chests or something over there that has to be eaten through. We'll see. It's teetering around the edge of 5K. So
Did you say they had to yeet through it?
eat.
Did you just ute?
No, I said eat.
You utes?
I didn't yeet.
What? God, he's having another stroke. Can you imagine the people who like never throw anything out? Like all their like last whole month's worth of takeout Chinese just sits in next to their computer.
Yeah, dude, it's fermenting. I believe that's what they call it.
Like, I guess they can never leave the house, otherwise they would like throw up before they came back in. Nothing makes my house smell homier than decomposing flesh.
This math for this is supposed to be correct, but
You know, you're not wrong. They're pretty much a trope. That and burger wrappers. Like, quarter pounder.
Got the radar doing 200 block swipes from the center.
We found more uranium.
There's a lot of uranium.
look at that.
Sure is. There's a lot of everything. We just don't have any bobmonium, stratolite, a saccharite.
just
really
wanna-
satisfying when it sweeps around quickly. And then
It
gets
is.
invigorating.
Just want to finish up this little section and then I'm ready to go.
Do you think? I wonder how the game runs generation. Because if it's only using like less than 10% of your server's CPU, maybe it's only using one core or one thread.
I think it's set as a background task to only use a certain amount of CPU so that you can
it
continue tasking.
prioritizes active gameplay.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But even on the, like I was watching the, separate core graph, and it wasn't maxing any of the cores out. It is multi-threaded. The game is.
Oh, that's good.
To a degree it is, yeah. Only certain things can be multi-threaded. They did that in a Fun Facts Friday one time.
See, this is my favorite element.
Americanium.
It's right below Freedomite.
That's a real man's mineral if I've ever seen one.
Looks like we went from
First made in
One-
Chicago.
28 megabytes to 64 megabytes.
Nice.
Nice. I can't wait till I can never ever get in because the server is faster than the game downloading.
We're up to 1.6 gigabytes RAM used. We're using 9% CPU with cores 3 and 5 taking the brunt of it. Sorry, cores 2 and 4 because we start with core 0.
I'm letting these belts take me to the end, and we're upgrading them all, and then I'll be done.
The end. I'm not ready to fight a dragon.
Minecraft joke, everyone. Minecraft.
Thank you for explaining that obscure reference I made.
Yeah. No, it's more of just an so that people who weren't paying attention know that there was a Minecraft joke made.
Yeah, if they're missing that quality humor, that's their own fault.
Alright, well, there were some lines that the ore wasn't making it to the end, so we weren't getting all the burners burning, so I upgraded those to blue belts instead of red, so now they all get to the end, and they all actually can process ore instead of most of them processing ore, so that should give us a little boost. And maybe next time I'll figure something out. Considering that we don't get any speed boosts at all before modules by using the electric, I'm going to hold off until we actually have a reason to and actually focus on building some more, I'll just make them straight electric instead of doing the other one. That, and we should eventually get to a point where we're not really making a ton of things anymore. I mean, things are... Unfortunately, the blues are being made slow enough that it's going to take some time to get a full thing, but...
It will definitely be in bursts.
I think we should talk about metallic hydrogen.
No.
Specifically,
No, you. Alright. Let's draw a winner. If you want to join, get your chance to win a Gearomatic beanie.
I kind of want to join, but I realistically never
Never wear one.
wear a beanie, so I won't, even though I want one.
Exclamation point raffle in the chat. Just in time for the weather to warm up. I'll give a few seconds for people to do that, and then we'll draw a winner and see. If I get drawn, I am going to redraw because I can get it cheaper by buying it for myself instead of doing it through the raffle. I didn't think it would actually let me enter. That being said, there's 9 people in, so you got not a bad chance if you want to put your name in.
I'm excited. May the best man win. The luckiest man, that is. Maybe not best, but luckiest.
And then Frey wins.
Then we all win.
Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm going to stop it, so... Cancel. Close.
Wow.
Alright, big winner.
Nobody wins.
Frey wins. Congrats, Frey.
Frey, you'll have to give me a test drive when we go to ASIN.
Yeah, let H-Man try the beanie if you see him. But
Everybody who lost, you blame H-Man because he said may the best man win. He jinxed all males.
yeah.
Yeah, it's my fault. My bad, guys. Next
Stump,
time.
you're just unlucky. I'm sorry.
Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you later.
Alright, thank you for having us.
Good night.
Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.